This complete set of neurons, we call it, what did you say last time? In the wall of the GI, we have the receptors, we have sensory neurons, we have interneurons, we have motor neurons, we have the muscle, glands, there in the wall of the GI, complete. It sense, transmit, analyze, respond command, and the gland secretes, the muscle move. Complete set. Okay, so that's group of neurons in the wall of the GI. What's the name? You mentioned to me last time. You can write on the chat section. I can see. What is this set of nerve plexus that you find in the wall of the GI? It's called enterics or enteric nervous system. Okay, enteric nervous system, or also called the gut brain or mini brain that I told you last time. So this set of neurons control short reflexes, also called intratract reflexes. Intratract means within the GIT, gastrointestinal tract. A very good example is enterogastric reflex. Look, enterogastric reflex. Now, I told you last time, when you have two names like this, enterogastric, the first name is where the stimulus is detected, entero, intestine. Gastric is a structure which respond, which is a stomach. Okay, now, in this reflex, what is a stimulation? A stimulation is when the chyme or the food reaches to the duodenum. Okay, when the food reaches the duodenum from the stomach, there are receptors in the wall of the duodenum which detect this food, whether it is fat, protein-rich, hyperosmolar, acidic, so there are receptors in the wall. And then some cells in the intestine, duodenum, jejunum, they secrete a hormone. These hormones are called GI peptides, like secretin, cholecytokinin, CCK. Okay, these chemicals are released into the blood, and then they affect the stomach. The stomach. Okay, so this reflex, you call it enterogastric reflex or GI peptide reflex, because the messengers are the hormone peptides like secretin and CCK. For example, if there is too much acid reaching to the duodenum, what kind of response you expect as a result of this reflex? What kind of response you expect? If there is too much acid reaching the duodenum, what do you expect that the stomach to do as a result? Anyone can try? If there is too much acidic content reached to the duodenum secretes these peptides, and these peptides affect the stomach in some way. So what kind of response you expect in the stomach? Anyone who can try? You can write, you either turn on microphone and speak, or you can just write on the chat section. All right, Mikhail, it said inhibition of gastric secretion. True, yes. inhibition of gastric secretion. Okay. That's number one. Number two, what will happen to the rate of gastric emptying, the emptying rate of the stomach? Will it be inhibited or stimulated? The rate at which the stomach release the food to the duodenum. Slower, yes. A slower gastric motility, and hence the slower the emptying rate of the stomach. Because, look, this food which is in the stomach is acidic. In the duodenum, this acid should be neutralized by bicarbonate. So if there is too much acid reaching the duodenum, these peptides are sending signal to the stomach to delay the emptying rate so that the duodenum gets time to neutralize it. Unless neutralized, the enzymes released from the pancreas cannot act on that acidic media. So there is indigestion, malabsorption in that case. So it's a very important reflex, a very important reflex. Good. All right, so this is intrinsic. The other one is extrinsic. When you say extrinsic control, you see, as the name implies, this is a control coming not from the gut, outside the gut, from the brain. So extrinsic control, also called brain control, long reflexes.